Hello. I figured it'd be more interesting for you to look at Murphy than it would be to look at me because I'm testing something to see if these settings are going to work for me. I've been struggling with YouTube and I'm pretty sure my problem is their new scheduling tool. So I've gone back to the old one and I'm waiting to see if that's going to work for me. Okay, why is the CPU usage so high? That does not make sense. Let me shut some stuff down because it should not be that high. What else can I shut down? Anything? There's not really anything running. Why is it at 63%? Oh well, one problem at a time. Okay, it's gonna actually open up another window, but maybe that's not gonna work. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I can do this over here. Of course, this is going to, this is really going to max things out. So this is exactly the opposite of what I should be doing. Interesting that they unhosted. I wonder why they did that. Did they not like what he was saying? Oh, that's interesting. That doesn't stay there. Ha ha ha. Oh, well, wait. I put it up here, right? Okay. And so I got to go here. And I need to go here. Wow, I'm just not able to type to save my life today. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, alright, so let me check this over here. Yep, I can do that. Alright, so according to this, in 4 minutes, it should automatically switch over. Now, we're going to see if that happens or not. I have no clue right now. I hope so, because if it's not this as the solution, then I'm not sure what it will be. But we will take this one step at a time. I do have to watch. What the heck is chewing up the CPU? It's almost 100%. I just did an update. They just loaded an update, so maybe I need to reboot. But, oh, we are live. So it actually went live early. Cool. Okay, so the old one does work. I don't know why the other one doesn't. But, alright, so I'm going to let this run for a minute and see how that goes. Oh, my little overlay works. That's so cool. Yay. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, so in YouTube, you can put your logo or whatever little image you want in, and it will keep it in the bottom right. And when people click on it, it brings them to the subscribe thing, which is much easier than going through the explanation of where to go click. I mean, it still doesn't turn on notifications, but at least it's something. So that's kind of cool. I just have to remember to keep that corner clean, especially when I'm multicasting. Now, if I go to Live Control Room, which is one of the names, I think, for the new toy, let's see what this says. Let's see. So just to prove that I'm here, hello, I'm really here. I just figure Murphy's more interesting to watch, even when he's sleeping. He was just running around the backyard, so he's a little tired. Yeah, see, so not only is it not showing up, but the whole thing isn't loading. So for whatever reason, this does not work. Their new tool doesn't work for me. And I'm in the Chrome browser. I mean, I'm as Google as I can get for them. And the thing is, I've seen other people using it and not have a problem. So that's why I'm kind of confused. But it does look like it's working. Actually, let me just double check the camera change. I want to see that it actually changed. Make sure that it's really streaming. Yes. Okay. Hello. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to Murphy because he is more interesting to watch while I'm trying to figure out problems. You don't want to see the smoke coming out of my ears. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Oh, well, that's... Okay, that's not helping, so we can turn that off. That helped a little bit. But yeah, it's funny that... You know what? I was going to try it in Firefox, but you know what? I don't think I care. I don't really feel the need to use their new tool because it just does not seem to work for me. I'm just going to run this for a few minutes to make sure. And then actually, I'm going to try one more thing. I've always been curious to see if I can add another channel on the fly. So we will try that too. Okay, so it says the status is good. Create highlights while live, please. I've got enough to do. Slate insertions. Slate in, slate out. Preview player must be playing at the live. I don't have time for that. Broadcast alerts, none. I'm live, yes. View on watch page. Wasn't I just doing that? Okay, let's view it on the watch page and see if it's working. Because this is the problem. I send links out, so I send emails out to let people know that I'm going live, and then the stream doesn't show up on the page that they sent me the link for. So if I say share, and is this the same? It is the same. Okay. So for whatever reason, I mean, you know, if any company should have enough money to do this the right way, you would think it would be Google, because you would think that they would have more than enough money to throw at good developers. But that does not seem to be the case. Also, I mean, like, I got my to-do list of things I need to do is like just unbelievably long. So another thing I need to do at some point is automate the announcement to my Discord to let people know, because I know that not everybody gets either the Twitch or wherever I am those announcements. All right, so this seems to be working. CPU is kind of better. So let's really... Oh, hey, Alex, how are you? So let me see, is this working? Yes, it is here. I'm really here. I'm just showing you Murphy because I'm troubleshooting, trying to figure out why in heaven's name everybody else in the universe seems to be able to use the new YouTube scheduling tool and I can't. And I was at the point where I was like, okay, is my account so messed up that like I can't even schedule from the old tool? But it looks like the old tool is still working, so that's good, because at least that's what I'm going to use for the time being. Because the last few weeks, my Thursday live show has not been live on YouTube. I've been so focused on the Facebook problem that I didn't even notice the YouTube problem until just the other day. And it turns out that the Facebook problem is not me, it's Facebook. Facebook's being helpful in a completely unhelpful way. So basically with Facebook right now, and evidently I'm in a test group because this isn't happening to everybody, but with Facebook right now, when I schedule my live show for Thursday, I it goes through the usual process and I get a link, and that's what the link I send out in my email list. But then when the show actually goes live, Facebook helpfully creates a brand new URL for the stream. And then it actually shows up twice in my feed, which is insanity. So I end up having people that don't see the live because it's not always showing where they expect it to, or it's in both places and then they don't know where to comment. It's just chaos. I don't know, like, do none of these people go through like basic user experience thought processes? Because I could have told them on paper that this was a bad idea. They didn't have to spend whatever amount of money they spent implementing this ridiculous process. Sorry, a little crabby today because I shouldn't have to waste my time on this. Like, I've got a list of things I need to do for this business, and fighting with the tools is not really on the list, but oh well. How are you guys doing? Are you recuperating from your trip to the fair, I'm guessing? So actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to push my luck here. And I am going to schedule Facebook, because that's the other thing I've always been curious about. Can I add another stream in while I'm already live. So right now I'm live in 2 places. I'm live on Twitch and I'm live on YouTube. And I know technically I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm testing. So hopefully they won't have a problem with it. So now I'm going to try to add another one and see if that works. I'm hyped today because Kansas State beat Mississippi. I saw your posting. I figured that was a big deal for you, right? I guessed right. Yay! Sorry. A friend of mine is taking their kid around to look at colleges and it's making them feel old. See, that's one of the perks of being child-free. You don't have that problem. Everyone said that Kansas State would lose by 30 points minimum. That's funny. And they proved them wrong. That's a good thing. Okay, so here, let me go here and do this. And we'll give this a try. Would you prefer to see Murphy? He's way more entertaining, right? There's Murphy. Murphy, stop licking your paws. I love how he fakes like he wasn't doing anything. Then we went and beat Mississippi State. Because Miss State's a very good team, like Alabama level good. Okay. I have to admit, I don't really follow it all that closely. I am a sports ball person, but lately I just haven't really had the mental or the physical bandwidth. Okay, we're going to save all that. We're going to keep everybody at the same level, which is probably part of what's pushing my system. Right, and then we're going to call this testing because that's such an imaginative title, right? Okay, it would help if I could spell. Alabama is consistently one of the best college teams, but some of the other teams are, for some of the good teams, are Georgia, Clemson, and Mississippi. So you're saying that basically southern states are good, or are we just talking like the Midwest? Schedule. Let's see, 7:31 is probably the earliest I could do this because they restrict you. All right, we'll let that schedule. Error scheduling broadcast, please try again. What the hell? What the hell, Facebook? Let's try that again. Oh man, you know, Facebook. Make me hate you more. Go ahead. Let me refresh the page. Kansas State has never been ranked that high because Big 12 teams pale in comparison to the SEC teams, right? I'm talking like on the national rankings. Ohio's another good team. Why is this flashing yellow at me? Who is having a problem? Okay, you're not going to tell me who's having a problem. That's fine. All right, let's try doing it this way. Ohio's another good team. So again, you're up the middle of the country there, huh? Okay, well, I mean, that is your point of view there, so I guess that sort of makes sense, right? Okay, I thought I could schedule here. I can't schedule here. Let's try this again. Hopefully it's giving me the same information. I guess I need to double check because it is Facebook after all. All right, that seems to be the same. Let's try this again. Okay, let's schedule this. You're gonna say, let's make it 35. Maybe that'll make you happy. All right, so supposedly, I just think the rankings include the Northeast teams as well. I kind of doubt it from the list that you're giving me. They're not ranked that high. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it is because that doesn't sound right. For example, like Rutgers, I know would be up there. I mean, Kansas State isn't ranked at all. Gotcha. Those are always the big wins. Okay, so I see, and again, Facebook, why do you bring me into another tool that doesn't let me go back to the main Facebook view? I mean, I really think that the people at Facebook ought to get together once in a while and have a conversation. They don't even have to be in the same room. They just should be maybe on the same phone call. Oh, my back is killing me. Been hunched over the computer too long today. I think the closest team to USC is Penn State. They're 13. Yeah. We're talking, we're talking football, right? Because if we're talking football, I know Rutgers is ranked much higher because that's a source of some problems. That's a whole other conversation. Okay, yeah. All right, so did this posting show up? That's the first question. Come on, scroll down. If you can't load your own page, Facebook, then what are you doing in the business? Okay. So they say it's 7:35. That's supposed to go live. So let's see if that happens. Now, what do I guess I have to turn this stream on. So let's do that. This is going to max out my system. Yeah, 100%. Okay, I'm going to have to shut something down. What can I shut down? Okay, I can shut this down. That's doing nothing for me. And I guess I don't need this, so this can go away. All right, so other than the fact that the system is struggling, I don't know what else I can shut down. Because I need to see this, I need to see this. Let me switch back to this again, just to make sure that we are getting a live feed. Oh yeah, it's really unhappy. But it looks like it's trying to add the third one. But yeah, they're all in the danger zone, so I'm assuming that this picture is not great. Now, why is the screen not changing? Is the lag that bad on YouTube? That would be. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, system's not happy. Okay, so there, that did change. That is not live. Yeah, apparently of week 3, Rutgers is ranked 110. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Let's see if this works. I have no clue, but my system is certainly not happy. It should not be running at 100%, especially since I have nothing else running. What else can I close? I mean, nothing is showing up. Why is this? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. This may just need a good reboot because there is no reason why this should be freaking out the way it is. Alright, now it looks like Twitch is having a problem. $7:35, okay. 9 minutes. Boston College lost badly to one of the worst teams, University of Kansas. Well, somebody's going to be in trouble over that. KU is different from K-State. Right, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Switch back to Murphy. Okay, how can my CPU be running at 101%? That's just not possible. What the heck is pulling so much power? Like, I'm even afraid to open Task Manager to figure it out. Okay, that's good. Alright, so it did switch back. That's good. And sure enough, I have 2 postings from Facebook. Gee, guys, thanks for being so helpful. I really did want to screen capture this, but I don't know that I can. Yeah, I don't think screen capture is going to be an option. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This is War and Peace. How much do I have to read here to get updated? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh my goodness, this is turning into quite a weekend. I love football season. Yeah, football is probably the least interesting to me because it's such a short season. Baseball is my favorite. I'll do basketball, hockey, that kind of stuff, but you know, football, by the time I'm like paying attention, it's over, which seems sort of counterproductive. You know, that said, we've got, like everything else, multiple teams here, so what the hell? Okay, everything is like, everything is so weird today. What am I thinking about? Snagit, that's what I'm thinking about. Yes, give me Snagit. Going live in 2 minutes, okay. See, I need a portrait monitor in this room, and I don't have one. If I do this, will that work? Okay. Let's try that again. I am really freaking my system out. Matter of fact, I think that just crashed. That's not good. Please don't crash on me right now. Let's at least get through the test. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that crashed and crashed for good. I'm going to have to do a full reboot after this, but we'll do a reverse test afterwards and see as I shut things down. See if that actually helps the stream health or at all. I don't know. Yeah, wow, this is just not even, it's not giving it back to me. So I guess I won't be able to screen capture this. Bummer. All right, let me switch the camera back again. I'm just making sure that it is actually still connected and it's not frozen. If my state had a pro hockey team, I'd probably watch it, but we don't, so I don't care. That makes sense. I was watching the history of NFL earlier. I think I figured out why I never liked the Chiefs. Turns out they were originally the Dallas Texans many years ago, and then they moved to Kansas City to become the Chiefs. That makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so, oh, hey, what do you know? My tool came back. Okay, it didn't actually take the snag I wanted, but let's try that again. Okay, that worked. It's probably a bad idea to be doing this many tests at once, but I don't know how to do halfway tests. I only know how to test full on. All right, so let's switch back to Murphy. What's funny is, so the GPU is at 9%, the CPU is at 16%, so how can the total be 100%? There's nothing else running. I mean, literally, like, I've checked. I've got 1, 2, 3 browser tabs open. I've got vMix open, and now I had to open the screen capture tool, but... Okay, so now it says going live. Let's see if I can capture that. Neither one of them actually says live, though. Oh, okay, because it's not... It's 7:31 here. It's supposed to go live. Oh, well, that's cute. One says 7:31 and one says 7:35. 7:35 is what I scheduled it for. So what the heck is going on? It's scheduled 2 live streams at the same time? What is going on? Facebook, are you drunk or what? Facebook, go home, you're drunk again. Do you guys have a basketball team? I don't remember. That's how long it's been. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like it did try to schedule 2, which I don't understand. Okay, so one says I'm going live and just flashing. The other says I'm going live in just over 2 minutes. And Murphy's bored and sleeping, which is how things should be. Not a professional basketball team. We do have Wichita State basketball, and KU has a great basketball team, but I don't like KU, and Wichita isn't Division I. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. So is that how you guys are recuperating from the state fair? You're hanging out, playing with the kiddies, watching football? Kansas State is okay basketball, but not great. Understood. All right, so now I still have 2. No, that doesn't seem right. All right, let's capture this. Let's see if this is running. Okay, so I do have 3, so I can add on the fly, which is kind of nice. So let's say hello. Hello, Facebook. So I'm just testing. This is totally not interesting, but I needed to test to try to figure some things out. And so that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm showing you a picture of Murphy, because I figure he's more interesting than me trying to fix things. So there you go. There's Murphy taking his nap. He's sitting at the end of my desk. That's that piece of furniture you see him next to. And it looks like... Oh, wait, did that not switch? Hang on, let me switch. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Wow. That's slow. Lag. The struggle is real. Technically, KC Chiefs and KC Royals are on the Missouri side, so they're not even Kansas teams. Yeah, well, that's the New York, New Jersey problem. So, you know, the football team are both here now still? I think, yeah, they're both here. So the Giants and the Jets play in Jersey, but they still call them New York. It's like, yeah, not so much. Then that was the way for the basketball team until they got the place in Brooklyn. So yeah, we feel your pain on that one. I particularly like, yeah, sometimes I'll go with a friend if they've got like an extra ticket or whatever, and you're listening to all the out-of-towners talk about, you know, gee, I didn't know this is what New York looked like. It's like, well, that's because you're in Jersey, moron, but fine, we'll let it go. So football today. Well, actually, Alex is watching football to recuperate from going to the state fair again. I am troubleshooting, trying to figure out why things are not working. So yes, hello, I'm here, Julio. Good to see you. I'm just showing everybody Murphy because he's more interesting while I try to troubleshoot, because I make funny faces when I troubleshoot. So right now I have the stream going to 3 places, even though technically I'm not supposed to do that with Twitch, but this is just a test Twitch, so don't get upset. It's not an everyday thing. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've done this since I've gone to affiliate, but I just needed to test. And it does look like it's working, so that's very interesting. Everything good about Kansas City is on the misery side. So Julio, what are you doing with your weekend? I actually have to go to a party for my dad. It was his birthday on Friday. So the family's going to get together, so I'm not going to be on here long. I'm just trying to get things tested and so I don't have to think about them. Do I have a favorite team in football? Yeah, I mean, as much as anything, I'm a Giant fan. You know, here in New York, we've got multiples of everything, including football, baseball, hockey, basketball. So we have choices. You just got back from a coding meeting. Oh, cool. How'd that go? Chicago Bears for NFL, Kansas State Wildcats for college. There you go. So was it a good coding meetup? Did you learn stuff, make connections, whatever your goal was? I am surprised, but this does seem to be working. But my system is way stressed out, and I don't really understand why. Because, I mean, this is as minimal a setup as it gets. Coding meetup went well, met with a lot of newcomers. Oh, that's nice. Met some great people today. That's awesome. Maybe I should give meetups a try again. Although that means going out and meeting with people. Not my favorite thing to do. Indiana Colts for football. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, so I was saying, Alex, I like football, but I don't follow it that closely, mainly because by the time I remember that it's football season and I get caught up in it, the season's almost over. So, I'm more for sports that have a season that expands past, 13, 16 weeks, whatever it is. Okay, I don't hate the Colts. Translation, she hates the Giants, but that's okay. Everybody hates the New York teams. They hate us because we win. Admit it. I know, that's what it is. Okay, you can really let the hate fly. Okay, I'm a longtime rabid Yankee fan, so there you go. Let's hate the Broncos, the Cowboys, and the Patriots together. Yeah, I'm on board with that. I don't like, particularly that last one. I'm not a big fan of cheaters. I also don't like the Seahawks for blowing it. Yeah, well, that happens. Okay. So it looks like, all right, I just want Facebook to run another couple of minutes, and then I'm going to back out of all this stuff. I'll leave Twitch up for last to see what that, if anything, that does to the stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I won't even say his name. The whole group is just a bunch of crooks and thieves. Yep. I was watching a video earlier where they called the Cowboys America's team. Yeah. I'm sure their marketing department tries really hard to convince the world of that. Well, that's interesting. I guess that's an artifact of the stream being, like, stressed out. All right, let's see. What are we at? 5.5 minutes or so. All right, let's go to 8 minutes on Facebook, and then we'll start to back out of everything. Actually, let me really try my luck here. Let me see if I can get comments working, because that's the other problem. So if I disappear, it's because I crashed my system. All right, so let me try this. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Let's log in. Anything, America's team is the Green Bay Packers. Depends on your view of America, I guess. Okay. Every new book that comes out seems to be a bestseller. Everything's a bestseller for that 20 seconds that it first comes out. Why can't they just call it a hot seller or a popular seller? Or just say, hey, it's a new book. Why don't you read it? Okay. Yeah, everything's gone critical now. Everything's like, okay, this is too much. Because I just opened another app. Wow. Which is like every book or movie that's just says it to sell. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Why is this not... maybe I don't have that in this? Oh, that might explain it. Yeah, let's close that. Because I don't. Alright, let's... Oh, I am just pushing the limits here. My machine's like, ugh, I can't do this. It's too much. Also, how did that come up? Okay, no, that's not good. Let's go back to... Where'd the puppy go? Where's the puppy? Go to the puppy. Come on. Okay, so maybe I can't do this because it seems like it's too much to ask. Okay, we're really getting Inception here. And why is it not cutting over? Okay, I'm clearly pushing too hard. So we're going to back out of that. Yeah, it's true. Every book or movie just has, yeah, kind of books that probably are bestsellers don't advertise that way. When it comes to, yeah, Harry Potter, right? It doesn't say bestseller, right? Although it probably did say bestseller at some point. I don't know why this is not switching anymore. Oh, is that? There we go. That's why. All right, so let me try this again because maybe I can do this other test because that actually would be super helpful. Title. It's really struggling. Okay, let's not go with the high-end one. Let's go with the low-res static ones. Okay, let's do that. That's all fine. Okay, so now let's try this again. And let's go here. And say okay, and that's all good, and turn that on. Now let's do it here. Yes, I know, stupid Facebook, make me log in every freaking time. And just for the record, I would be sitting here talking to myself, even if you kind folks hadn't come to hang out with me. And I do appreciate you hanging out, because now it doesn't look like I'm just talking to myself. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I do it a lot. Okay. Come on. Reset. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. Whatever. Sure. Fine. Go. Whatever. Okay. Find posts. I don't remember what this was called. Let's hope it's this one. On. View. Okay, minimize that. Got talking to myself at work yesterday. PM was like, are you on the phone? Yeah. Come on, everybody talks to themselves. Don't they realize that? I do have to watch myself at work, though, because I have headphones on a lot, because the place I work is unbelievably noisy. And I have to remind myself not to start singing, because I'm usually listening to music. Alright, so let's see if that works, and let's see if this works. Alright, so if we're lucky, if I'm very, very lucky, in a minute I should see, okay, so YouTube is working. But I will put money on it that Facebook is up. Facebook loaded. You made me a liar. Okay, so I can't set up these until after I go live, which is completely not practical for somebody who's trying to do a show alone. But this is the first time in weeks I've been able to get comments up. Now, of course, I can't do them from Twitch, I don't think. No, actually they did, didn't they? Hang on. See, I'm so busy solving that problem, so let's really push my luck. Never remember how they do this for this one. This is not my favorite clicky keyboard, unfortunately. This is the little Amazon replacement I got. They send their own. Okay. Sure. Really? Is that right? I don't even know. Yes, that is right. Okay, let's put that on. And put that down. So Julio, when you go to the meetups, like, do they have a topic, or is it literally just people getting together to, like, chat and say hi? Just curious. Hey. Twitch is working too. Nice. Okay, so if I stick to the established old patterns, it seems like it works. I don't know if the overlays are going out. Let me see. So Tech called the Honda dealership here to ask about the cost for a tune-up at their service center. The latter. Sometimes there's a topic, but it's informal and casual for the most part. Oh, that's cool. They told them they'd call him back, and they never did. Yeah, they never are going to call you back. Why did they have to call back? Why couldn't they just tell him? They have a list. So guess who wasn't getting our business? Yeah, that's a good call. All right, and the overlay came up, so that's good. Here we go. Here, look, I can make... Woohoo! There's Julio in his photo. Hello there. All right, then we can do Alex. Alrighty. So it's kind of sort of working. This doesn't help explain why I can't use the other method, but at least if I do this, then Thursday's show this week should be less painful. How do I make that go away again? Oh, there it goes. It just goes away on its own, so that's nice. He called to ask how much it would be to change all the fluids in the car. A lady said she needed to go ask the tech about clutch fluid. Yeah, they should have a list for that. She would call him back with a quote. She never did. It's been 8 hours now. Well, and they're probably not working anymore, because usually Saturdays are short days. So she probably didn't get an answer before her shift ended, because they're gone. Like, those places, they don't stay open late on Saturday. Alright, so Facebook, let me switch over here. Facebook, thanks for playing. Thanks for coming by for the test. I'm now going to back this out to see if my numbers get any better, but at least we know that it works. So I will see Facebook on Thursday, 8 p.m., the usual stuff. Alright, let's see what happens when I try to shut off things one by one. If I disappear from every place, this will be why. Okay, so I'm stopping Facebook. And we'll see if that helps anything. We'll give everything a second to settle down. Has not had any real impact. Let's see when I close that browser tab, if that helps. Okay, so that's stopped for sure. The numbers did not improve. Let me close the browser. See if that helps any. Okay, so it's funny, the numbers have not improved, but the stability has way improved. That's hysterical. Okay, so now Alright, and still YouTube is working. Let's see if... Usually Twitch is not this slow to come through, so I may have lost Twitch in the process. Let's give it a minute. Oh wait, no, actually it came through first. I didn't even notice. There we go. It did come through first. Okay, so cool. Oh, and the numbers now are finally getting a little bit better. I mean, they're still too high. Again, if the GPU is at 12% and the CPU is at 17%, what is pushing everything up to 70 and 80%? It might just be time for a reboot. Now that I think about it, I didn't reboot before I started, and usually I do. Sorry, I should switch it back to Murphy. I understand. Murphy's cuter. Little furball. He's going to have a good time with everybody. Not sure if all my nephews are coming or not, or my nieces, but Murphy likes hanging out in Senior Citizenville. Given half a chance, he would go live there. It's not going to happen. He is sadly mistaken if he thinks that that's a better lifestyle. All right. I think this is pretty good test. I was able to get all three up. I know I can start and stop things on the fly. I'm just giving YouTube another minute. Then I'm going to try to shut them off and see what the numbers are like when I'm just on Twitch. Hang on, I'm going to have a little... Okay, I'm back. So it looks like we're good. Now, has the stream been pretty steady for you guys, or are you just watching chat? Which is fine. I mean, I am just mucking around here. So curious, is this board, because this is just a test system, are these really connected? No, it's only partially connected. Okay. I'm trying all the buttons. Murphy works. Pretty steady. Cool. Thank you, Julio. Okay. It's funny that the mic is working, but not everything else. And some of these actually, I got the puppy up and I'm not even sure how. Let's see if I go back here. Which one brought the puppy? Oh, the PupCam one. Okay, well that's good. PupCam should bring up PupCam. That totally makes sense. Okay, I like that. All right, one more minute and then we're going to shut down YouTube and then we'll see what the numbers look like just from Twitch. You know what's really sad is most people wouldn't think this is fun, but it is for me. Like mucking around with the technology and trying this and trying that. I like that. This stuff makes me happy. Especially when it starts to work. I'm not going to be able to let go of the fact that I can't get that new YouTube tool to work. I mean, it shouldn't be rocket science. It should be Stream Key. It should be RTMP key, RTM path, and settings, and go, and that's what I'm doing. And what's funny is it does schedule it. It just won't ever connect. And I'll be damned if I can figure out why. I've watched other people do it. Like, I've had friends, like, go through it so I can watch and see what they're doing. I do exactly the same thing. It works for them. It doesn't work for me. This is why I'm so valuable as a beta tester, because I make things break that everybody else says works. And I do this all the time. Like, this is like my superpower that I don't want. It's like, what is it? Oh, Midas, right? Midas, everything you touched went to gold, including like food and family members. That's kind of where I'm at as far as testing things. I can break stuff I don't want to break. And I do it all the flippin' time. I really do. It's so sad. Like, I really didn't want this to break. I wanted it to just work. And here I am again, troubleshooting somebody else's system because I can't figure out why it blew up when it shouldn't have. You know, and it's the usual, you know, I report these things. And they're like, well, it looks fine from here. I'm like, that doesn't matter. And this is the argument I have with my developers all the time. You'll hear this a lot, Julio. It's like, I don't care that it worked on your local system. If it's not working for the users, then it's not working. That's how this all goes. All right, cool. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes on YouTube because then that'll be 50 minutes. Nice round number. And then we will see what we shall see. I'm guilty of saying that. We all are. We are all guilty of saying, because, and I see this is my problem, because I understand why anybody says that, any developer says that, because you can't troubleshoot what you can't see. I get that. But the other side of the coin is, it doesn't mean that it's working for everybody. So yeah, that's why I actually wanted to be able to take screen captures, because I wanted to be able to document what's happening, but I'm going to have to do that. Well, I'll do after a reboot, which I'm not going to be able to do it tonight, I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, but maybe next week I can, reboot the system, clean everything out, and then I'll just focus on one, do the recording of what I'm doing in mirror with showing what's happening, and see if maybe somebody can figure it out that way. Also, we're playing League, so may go silent. Totally understand that, Alex. Not a problem. I'm just waiting another minute here for this to finish out. Yeah, 1 more minute and then I'm going to back out of YouTube. I really love the fact that I can add streams and take them away while maintaining the others. That's pretty cool. Hey Murphy, I was just going to switch the camera to you, but I can't while you're doing that. Stop. Stop. Yes. Okay, now I can switch back. Can I? Yes. You're going to be a good boy? Yeah, you can clean your face. We got to do that tonight too. We got to clean your face and your ears, which he's not going to enjoy. All right, where are we at? Where's the number? 1 more minute. Wow, this is like the world's longest minute. Sorry for the weird noises. I'm playing with Velcro. Anything is on my desk, I start to fidget with when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I should find a quieter fidget toy. stream on YouTube is a little fuzzy. Is it fuzzy for you guys on Twitch? I'm not watching the full screen. I'm watching the dashboard. Bring it up on the phone. Maybe you need to clean the lens. Oh, right. I can't because I got the dashboard up here too. Alright, let me kill the dashboard. Then I can just go in and see it. And it's so funny that it doesn't show mine. No, I don't want the dashboard. I want the full view. I know you think you're helping, but you're not. Come on, there we go. Nope, I don't need the audio. There we go. You know, it looks pretty clear here for Twitch. I don't know why YouTube is all fuzzy. Let me see what the resolution is. Let's see. Huh, 360? I'm pushing 1080, and the default that came up on YouTube is 360. No. Let's try 720 and see if that improves. Oh god, yeah, that's much better. Can I go to 1080? I'm kind of surprised it's giving me 1080 as an option. I should have tried that on Facebook. I didn't think about it. Murphy, stop licking yourself. Hey! I don't know why he's doing that. The vet can't figure out why he's doing that. Okay, that's interesting. No, dude, I can't put you on camera if you're going to do that. Alright? Just stop. Stop! You're gonna hurt yourself. Stop licking your paws. Silly puppy. Silly puppy boy. Oh, yes. Alright. Alright, I give you a butt scratch. If that makes you stop, then that's what I'll do. Okay, so maybe because the system was slow, let me drop this down again. Go to 720. Yeah, 720 makes it happier. But the numbers on my system are still way too high. It's gotta be that it needs a reboot, right? I mean, what else could it possibly be? So I now have two tabs open. I have the vMix app, and I've got the vMix social app, and that's it. That's all that's running. It's like next to nothing. And the CPU usage is so way too high. I really need like a $8,000 computer. So I'm doing this on a sub $2,000 computer. It's really not happy about it. I understand that much. Alright, so we're over 50 minutes on YouTube, so I'm going to shut YouTube down, and let's see if that also then crashes Twitch or not. It shouldn't, but let's see. So goodbye YouTube. Thank you for testing. Thank you for playing.